back with Market Sense right here on ET. Now we seem to have stabilized at that 5630 level on the index, so it's just about higher by 10 points. But it's the auto sales numbers which are in focus as they trickle in. You had Maruti's October data which matched the analyst estimates with the total sales of 1 lakh units. TVS Motor too delivered strong sale numbers at 1.9 lakh vehicles. Let's get in some of the details of the other auto majors from Yatin Mota, who's standing by. Yatin.
Well, Awan, as you rightly mentioned, Maruti Suzuki, somewhat matched the analyst anticipations. We were anticipating a number of close to 1,05,000 units, but they delivered slightly below that at 1,03,000 units. Also, we had TVS Motors and a big surprise coming in there. We were anticipating a number of close to 1.7, 1.75 lakh units, and they have delivered 1.9 lakh units as far as the October sales volume are concerned. Do remember, we have witnessed strong demand as far as two-wheeler, makes are concerned because of the Dussehra season that was there. We had most two-wheeler companies declaring that the Dussehra season was really very good, and they are looking forward as far as the festive season going forward is concerned. But Mahindra & Mahindra also stands out as far as their automotive sales is concerned. A complete, again, surprise coming in there. Their sales have come in well above that 50,000 units per month kind of a mark, witnessing and clearly indicating that the demand for diesel utility vehicle is still very quite alive in the Indian markets, and a strong volume performance is what we have seen from the table of Mahindra & Mahindra when it comes to the automotive sales. Also, their tractor numbers are still awaited. As far as Bajaj Auto is also concerned, we are awaiting numbers from them. Expectation is 4 lakh units. Hero MotoCorp also expected to do well. They will cross the 5 lakh unit, kind of a mark this month. Hopefully, 5.3 lakh unit is what our estimate is showing. So net, a great quarter, great month of sales for Mahindra & Mahindra. Let's hope that Tata Motors also delivers very good as far as the diesel car segment is concerned. And we are waiting two-wheeler numbers. Hopefully, there could be some positive surprise as far as Bajaj Auto is concerned.
Okay, so it's pretty much a good October month that we are expecting from the entire auto pack. Thanks very much, Yatin, for giving us those details. Broader markets also holding up. So you've got the mid-cap index high by 0.6%, as well as the small-cap index, which is firmly in the green. Remember, the market breadth also is holding up firmly in favor now of the gaining side. Titan Industries continues to remain your top gainer. Aurobindo Pharma, Tata Global Beverages also reacting to a great set of numbers. Union Bank of India, Pantaloon Retail, as well as Indian Hotels is higher by anywhere between 2 to 2.5%. A quick break right here on Market Sense. Come back for more on the other side.
Welcome back. You're watching Market Sense. Now, the ministerial panel headed by the Finance Minister P. Chidambaram will today take a call on the highly contentious issue of spectrum refarming, which essentially means that there will be a reallocation of spectrum in the superior 900 megahertz band with the less efficient 1800 megahertz band. We've got Gauri Dwivedi now joining us from Delhi with more details on this. Gauri, the Telecom Commission has done a U-turn on its earlier decision of full refarming. Tell us what the chances are of the EGOM endorsing the Commission's decision.
George, it's difficult to say as to what really could be the ministerial panel's decision, but the probability of them endorsing the Telecom Commission's view is pretty high. You have to put it in the context of the chain of events that have really taken place in the last 1 week. You had Montek Singh Ahluwalia, a member of the ministerial panel, writing to the head of the EGOM asking for greater debate and actually a rethink on the entire issue of refarming, following which TRAI's opinion and analysis was sought. And yesterday, Telecom Commission did a volte-face, did a U-turn on its earlier decision, which it took 2 weeks back, that of the idea that the entire spectrum in the 900 megahertz band held by the incumbents should be refarmed, should be redistributed, and they should of course be paying a market price for that. Instead of that, yesterday they decided that refarming should only be partial, that is, it should be done over and above spectrum held over and above 2.5 megahertz of holding. And now, of course, the ministerial panel has to decide whether or not it will like to go in for partial refarming as suggested by Telecom Commission yesterday, or will it like to go for full refarming, which of course will hurt the telecom companies pretty significantly.
Gauri, many thanks for giving us all of those details. Let's cut across to the management of M&M on their auto sales numbers.
Being shown that they will be around 50%. The light commercial vehicle less than 3.5 ton, which also includes the pickup, which contributes currently 52% of the overall commercial vehicle segment. Also, there seems to be a growth projected of 8 to 12%. The RBI policy announced on October 30th, wherein the 25 basis point, the reduction in CRR, is what released more money, which you are all aware of, 17,000 plus crores. Liquidity will be increased. However, the industry had never ever faced the concern in terms of liquidity. There are various other external factors which are responsible for the growth, what one sees in the different segments of the industry. What I would like to say on the RBI policy, which was announced on October, is that it seems to be fair, and the reason for that is looking at the overall economic scenario, including the fiscal deficit and the inflation data, what we have. I think this is what one could have done the best, and hence actually it's not likely to decrease the interest rates, either for the corporate costs or for the retail finance, which is something a cause of concern for the industry, which was expecting the reduction. One would have liked some anticipatory actions to support the growth which the Indian industry is facing. Some dynamics like the rate cut, the promise of a rate cut in the last quarter, which is Jan-March, which was also referred during the policy discussions. If that happens, surely the much needed impetus to the industry would help for the growth, what one can see in the last quarter of financial year F13. Coming to the performance for the automotive sectors of the M&M. As you know, actually I had shared with you that during September 2012 we have had the highest ever monthly sales, which was 48,000 plus vehicles, representing a growth of 10% over the September 11, though they are not comparable data because September 11 was the month of festive season. So on that higher base we have had grown 10% during the month of September. But once again actually we have had surpassed our highest ever monthly sales during the month of October, which this month of October this year have had the festive seasons, which we will see it also in the month of November.